I ain't gonna lie. That's why I did Dante and the Eagles. It's definitely gonna bullshit. I'm shocked. That's what I told, bro. I said, bro, he don't play Madden, bro. He don't play Madden at all. I can't believe Con Rely traded them niggas to me though. That shit crazy, son. We literally did that trade as soon as I got in the crib. Nigga was like, fuck it, bro. He was like, fuck it, I don't even care no more. You can have him. I was like, for real? He said, yeah. I said, oh, alright, bet. Oh, wow. Man, bro, I'm just happy, bro. I'm gonna be out this motherfucker. No, for real. Not really. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my you definitely can.
I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip. Little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking.
I mean, that's because they're paying their. I mean, yeah, it's different when you paying like everything on your own. That is different. But if you get something like, cause I mean, if you making 18, like that ain't bad bread at all, bro. You still making like over 2,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? And most apartments you only gotta pay like 14, 15 a month. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be paying that much, especially if you get some of all utilities included. So all you pretty much like if you keep saving now, like you'll have enough for your security deposit, and then for some months you'll have enough money to like put down for some months ahead, so that you can just keep stacking up that bread to keep paying month by month off.
Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Yeah.
And able to get this out to the
No, I'm sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you like keep saving like now until you're ready, you know what I'm saying, you'll most likely have enough to put down a security deposit, and you'll have enough to fucking put down like for some months, so you'll be good, and you can just keep stacking your bread all over again. Keep stacking the bread that you not like spending for like that you not spending that you got left over from paying your other bills like school and all that shit. You keep stacking that, and then when the time comes, you can pay off some more months and just keep stacking like that until your lease up. And then it'll work like that until you can find something better. And you'll eventually find something better. It's like dark. Yeah.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. Wilson. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
So I don't know why I realized I've been texting a nigga credit like I've seen the nigga in person.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. It'll be a pickup of 13.
He chill for a young nigga.
To a 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They run for it with Carson, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
What's up with this nigga Dante taking him through the play? Dante and Deontay, are they even gonna play their games, bro?
Shotgun now for Murray. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. From the gun, Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
That shit funny as shit. Fool, I don't know why I went to my locations there and showed this nigga Deontay's in a fucking river.
The receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy
talking about
for a nice
Deontay.
pickup.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4.
It was good, yeah.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL.
I clicked on the wrong video.
You got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
You give yourself your best chance to win.
And he is in
She gonna hit on the jump.
Touchdown, Arizona. Aaron Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Shut the fuck
and
up.
the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Seahawks nothing.
Chill, bro. I'm cleaning the bathroom, bro.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Oh, you got back from your room? Oh, in the basement area that you be in? Alright, God.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Okay, I'm just hoping he's not about to dig out.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Freaky shooter.
It'll be 2nd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers put up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
You gotta block that running back, man.
2nd down, now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They'll toss it out to Carson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I've played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He got 29 yards that time. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And this time he is in. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Taking over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Oh my God, I got this thing now. You spit on your block, nigga.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it moves big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
Oh, you saw
Sports.
fucking Andre Drummond went to the Sixers.
On first down,
Yeah, he went to the Sixers.
it's Carson, and he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's crazy. Him and Joel Embiid, that's crazy.
Job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays,
it's a foot race. The 20, 10, 5, and finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Now D.D. Westbrook to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Oh yeah, this nigga about to get banned on YouTube. What? How you know you're not going through mine?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent.
Bro, these niggas is trading this Ravens nigga everything, man.
Knock it away.
Chargers just giving Joey Bosa.
It's Murray.
When I asked that nigga for a trade, he said no.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
6-yard line.
Now Murray again. He'll fire one deep for West. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. D.D. Westbrook, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, Seahawks 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Here's Wilson. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Isaiah Simmons make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
And Russell Wilson gets sacked, and he tied for the most sacks in the NFL last season with 48 in total. But Seattle likes to throw the ball deep. So that means you're going to take more time to get the ball downfield.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they will score. It's a pick
I ain't gonna lie, this nigga got tree one too.
Touchdown.
Prater lining up for the point after.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Isaiah Simmons, and they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head, walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
And 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is
rush coming, and he's taken down. Isaiah Simmons in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
It's second down.
To try again after the sack. Wilson, and he's going to be brought down. Back in his own 6-yard line. Isaiah Simmons has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Ooh, half of the Heat team left for the fucking Lakers. Bielitsa left, Nunn left, and fucking, what's her name? Trevor Ariza left. Like, what the fuck?
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 11 yards there, first down. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Here's Murray from midfield. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. This is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Cardinals add on.
It is good.
And it's up and good.
Cardinals 42, Seahawks 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is DJ Reed returning. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because
pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game, because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
14, run it. Mike Wall. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. So Mike.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, and he'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Complete to Gerald Everett. It's a gain of 13, but it brings up 3rd down.
Watch one. I got you, Pop.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go. Check. Lucky. So Mike's number one. I got it.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Marcus Golden. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
On down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket.
Football next week,
but they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get.
NFL season starts back up next week.
Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. They'll run it with Jones. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Murray going to look to run. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Damn.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. That's complete right around the 8. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out of the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had...
And he'll take this one in.
I was trying to get my hands under the covers, and the covers snatched my motherfucking hand back.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Cardinals 49, Seahawks 7.
Wait, so we really about to play 2K, right? take a shit. Shit before we play that goddamn.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Let me switch accounts, club.
Here's Reed. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25.
Wilson's pass.
A big play that time for the Seahawks. 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Wilson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. The Cardinals will take over at their 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
Not today, you are. Not today. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. Becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Cardinals 56, Seahawks 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Wilson now off the bootleg. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, that's complete into the hands of Carson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
I'm here all day. Zebra.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Isaiah Simmons in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
7 yards.
To throw is Wilson on 3rd down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 39-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
This is caught inside the 15. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Murray now on 1st down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pick.
Throwing again, Murray.
And 6 at the 7-yard line.
And incomplete.
Murray's pass incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And this is going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
63.
Extra point good by Prater. And that will extend this big lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Let me take this shit real quick. All right.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. He's picked off at his own 47. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson, blitz coming, and down he goes. Isaiah Simmons racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. It's third and long. It's Wilson. And the pressure gets to him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught at the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just